Welcome back to Grizz Vision here on GoldenGrizzlies.com after a 74-54 loss at Detroit. Right now we're joined by Coach Kampe. And Coach, this game probably could be boiled down to the fact that in the first half, Kay Felder suffered his third foul against probably about 6 or 7 minutes left in that first half. Detroit went on a run. You guys were unable to recover.
Yeah, I don't think that, they went on a 13-0 run and went from a +1 or whatever to plus 13 or 15 at halftime. And then it stayed, it went up to 20, got back to 11 or 12. I don't think we ever got it down to single digits. And the second half just kind of stayed there. Basically you can look at that run and say that's the game. But I think that would be doing a disservice to how bad Detroit kicked our tail today. It really didn't come down to that. It came down to that they just beat us, and they beat us in every facet of the game. They just did. And for us to sit here and say, well, Kay was out, that's a disservice to how bad Detroit beat us. Detroit, they played harder than we did. They out-coached us. They outplayed us. They out-everythinged us. They did everything they had to do to beat us. They beat us as hard as you can beat somebody. They never let up, and you have to give them all the credit in the world.
Coach, was it frustrating for you guys as a staff? I mean, Dante Williams did the job defensively on Juwan Howard Jr. You guys were really able to limit him, but the rest of the team really picked Juwan Howard Jr. up in this game.
No, I don't think so. I don't see it that way. I see that the game itself, we did what we had to do defensively to beat Detroit. And now you're going to look at that and say, you lost by 20 and Bass had 18. No. If you will go look at that game and you will take the video of that game and you'll look at the half-court offense, we did a great job guarding Juwan Howard, Dante Williams, who's now guarded some of the best players in the league. We stopped them in the half-court. Where they scored until the last 6 minutes of the game was off our mistakes in transition. Their big center got a layup in the second possession of the game, maybe, because we didn't even think that we needed to guard the basket in transition. That's basketball 101, that you take the basket away in transition, and we had a freshman go down and just stand there and watch him go through and shoot a layup. So our transition defense, but that was led to very bad shot selection, pitiful offense. What we did on offense was just awful. Bad shot selection, I think I said that already, right? Bad shot selection.
Yeah.
Quick shots. We didn't want that. We wanted to pound it. We wanted it to be a slow pace, pounded inside game. And if we couldn't throw it into Corey right away, we just took what they gave us. They just sagged in so that Corey couldn't score and then let you shoot. And we didn't want to do that. We wanted to keep turning that over and then eventually take the shot if that's what was going to happen. Give ourselves some movement, chance to rebound. Instead, we fired up quick shots, which led to long rebounds, which led to transition. So they got baskets in transition, and they got some momentum going and feeling good about themselves and running up and down the court, which that's what type of team they are, and we can't allow that. So our half-court defense was very good. Then in the last 8 minutes of the game, we're down, and they're spread the floor, and we put a combination out there that hadn't played a whole lot, and Paris Bass beat us off the dribble. You can do those things when you got an 18 or 20 point lead, and they did them, and they were smart to do that. And then that's what I mean. They just kicked our tail, and we didn't give much resistance.
All right, Coach, certainly do appreciate the time. Thank you very much.
All right, Neal.